Good day and welcome to your favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi. I'm a public affairs analyst, and I have with me in the studio a fellow public affairs analyst, Comrade Razak Kolade Olukoba.
Thank you very
Good
much.
morning, good day, Comrade Olukoba.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to the program, The Conversation. Today, we want to look at the Court of Appeal judgment on affirming the victory of Governor Babajide Sanwo Olu of Lagos State from the gubernatorial election held on March 18, 2023. We recognize that after the conduct of that election, in which Governor Sanwo Olu defeated his other contestants in the race, the PDP and the Labour Party candidates went to the Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, and the tribunal, in its judgment, threw out both petitions as lacking in merit. In appealing the judgment to the Court of Appeal, the litigants now included new grounds. Formally, in their petition to the Governorship Petition Tribunal, they claimed to have won, but when they couldn't substantiate, and they realized that they were
cannot sail.
They were on lost grounds. They now went to the appeal courts, and just yesterday, November 15th, the appeal courts, said they came empty-handed, and they went empty-handed. So, for me, I think this judgment is an affirmation again that the election of March 18, 2023, just like the presidential and National Assembly elections of February 25, as affirmed by the Presidential Election Court as well as the Supreme Court, again, we have seen the Court of Appeal affirm. I think this is to tell Nigerians, like you said, in one of our programs, that Nigerians should look at the merit of a case and stop following their emotions or whatever the politicians have said. Like we saw the judgment of the Court of Appeal, on this matter. The Court of Appeal affirmed the mandate, bestowed on Governor Sanwo Olu by Lagosians at the polls.
We saw it coming. And if you see people not jubilating on the street, it's because they didn't expect anything otherwise. And Lagos voters are progressive voters.
Absolutely.
When an election comes, they might be complaining about last mile. And it's because any enforcement agency anywhere in the world are also irritated. That's not because they don't like what last mile is doing.
Yes.
But people just want to
people want to break the law and they'll be allowed to do it.
So when election comes, Lagosians will always sit down and assess the political terrain.
They'll look at their life. Yeah, who can make our
don't let us endanger our Lagos. Let us go back to what we are used to.
That we know is good for us.
That know is good for. And the lucky thing for us in Lagos is that all the people who contested the election in the past against AD, AC, ACN, and IAPC are people who have experimented with Nigeria before. People who have experimented with another state before. So they know their score sheet, what they did to Nigeria and what they did in the state they come from. In the two elections that held here in Lagos, the PDP candidate, popularly called Jando, they know that, of course, it's good for someone to come up and say he wants to contest, but we know that capacity also matters. That
where are you coming from? What have you done before?
Yeah, the institution that is in charge of Lagos has understand all the sharp bends in governance in Lagos. When you have the smallest land with the highest number of people in the country living there.
It's the fourth largest economy in sub-Saharan Africa.
So it's a risk.
It's a very big risk
to experiment. So Lagos, not because of a trade for Jando, they had to come back to APC. That no, please, this is the backbone of the Nigerian economy. Don't let us toy with it. And that's why when Atiku said that he was the one that prevailed on Obasanjo, and we told him, there's no how you could have taken Lagos. Because Lagos people will not follow you. There's no how, it's not possible. So this time around too, Vivor or Jandor couldn't have taken Lagos. No how.
You even know, going back memory lane, when Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, in affirming the electoral robbery, of which he and former President Obasanjo were kingpins.
Yes, so
you know that they are the two of them are electoral robbers.
So that shows that all those victories,
yes,
were also fabrications.
Yes, and he said they decided to leave Lagos. And you know,
and that's how they've been doing it.
Yes, it's an insult, an assault
political class take Nigerians for granted too much.
No.
Well, that singular statement is enough for Nigerians to take him up.
Yes.
Also, you are assigning state to who you like before.
So it's not our vote.
It's not our vote.
Unlike what happens now.
So what happens now is what became very strange.
Yes. And let me remind you. You remember we were at the collation center in Yaba for the Lagos gubernatorial election.
Yes.
Where Chief Bode George
came
and we drove him out.
Yes.
They wanted to bring results. We said this place, no way, no go happen.
They knew the implication that time that may be the end of democracy.
Of course, we told them.
If they are toyed with Lagos.
If they are touched Lagos.
And that's the spirit of Lagosians now. That the Lagosians, see, no matter where I come from, I might not be from South, I'm not from Lagos. But when it comes to Lagos, Lagos has done so much to Nigeria.
Lagos is home to all.
Home to all. So we want this man back.
Yes.
So when the results, the court judgment came out, people didn't.
We didn't expect anything otherwise.
So that's why people went their business. That what did you expect? In fact, unlike what we see in other states, people do paper advert, radio jingles. That it's not necessary.
In fact, some Lagosians, when we saw the notice that the judgment will be given yesterday, we just said, which judgment?
Which judgment?
I beg you, is this one a petition?
If I was not following the judgment, I wouldn't have known too.
And because the media was also reporting it very well.
I wouldn't have known.
Yes.
Unlike other cases that you see virtually on social media. Yes. Because so people knew that what would you have said? Because, in actual fact, if you look at NSAS, you look at the COVID-19 and other major challenges, for someone to have survived it, that gives a lot of merit to Sanwo Olu during election time.
Yes.
No. This man, there's something about him that must not throw away. So that people reflected. Even when the federal election came, we don't know what happened that time. We say analyzing it. But when the zone came, people sat down to say, let's be serious.
Let's be serious. This is business.
This is not a joke.
This is not
so they voted for him. So the court is just for
an affirmation of our votes.
Of our four people
yes.
have in their mind.
And the major reasons why people voted for him was that people look at his performance in his first term.
Yes.
Like you have rightly said that of all the candidates, and you can see the trust that Lagosians had in him was showed in the margin of victory.
Yes.
Which was very wide.
Very wide. Very wide.
So that was why the two candidates now maybe they decided to come together and
many achievements of Sanwo Olu as a member of civil society. In spite of the fact that I trusted him, I will still go out and verify that this man has done this one again. Has done this one again. I just read
in fact, one of his commissioners, Mr. Agbengo Motosho, the Commissioner for Information, put up a post that does the governor even sleep?
That is it.
And Lagosians have even been asking. We need to send that question back to Mr. Motosho. That Mr. Commissioner, is the governor sleeping at all?
The assembling of GSC Moto in Lagos. I didn't know it was until I saw the document.
It's just behind us here.
It's just and every day you keep seeing things that when did this one happen again? So it's endless, and that is why Lagosians knew in their mind that this is not a state you have to toy with. At
all.
Tabulate the number of people that are coming to Lagos every day. And the number of people that are going out. Since 1994. Yes, so that is it.
This is the land of my birth.
I gave birth to 4 children in Lagos too.
So I can't toy with it too.
And I married another wife in Lagos too.
Well, I have just one wife. You know, you are a serial polygamist.
Well, it's the future of humanity. When you see number of people that are coming to Lagos, and people that since 1990 we have been tabulating it, the number of people that are coming to Lagos on a daily basis kept increasing, and the people that are going out have has been lesser in our tabulation.
Absolutely.
And that is why all of us, either you live in Lagos or you don't live in Lagos, you must build a barricade around Lagos.
Of course.
We want to
Lagos
call on the president.
Yes, Lagos
we want to call on the president, not because he is from Lagos. It's a special demand to him that what other president has failed to do for Lagos, he must do it. All the countries, states in the other countries.
But you know, the president is not, we run a democracy. It has to come through the National Assembly.
No, what I'm saying is that he has to initiate it.
No, let us, we the people of Lagos, initiate it.
We have initiated it over and over.
And we'll continue to initiate it.
All states in the African countries that side with Lagos.
For our time, we have to go on. We have to go on a short break.
Okay.
Please, viewers, thank you for staying to the conversation. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation on TV 360. Thank you. We'll be right back.